Hi guys, welcome to the new video of this particular Linux tutorial series. So in this video, we're gonna discuss again the similar type of command that we using from last two videos, like for the user management purpose and to get the user detailed information. So the first thing we discuss is who command, then who am I, then w command. Now the command we're gonna discuss in this is the pinky command. Now the motto of discussing this so many similar type of command is like, those are not similar because who will only show us the list of user basically that are logged in. It will never show us what those users are doing. It will not show us. So to overcome this, we have a w command that will show us the list of users that are basically logged in along with what they are doing in that, as we see in the last demo. So what which commands are basically what they are performing on the terminal. So that is for the w command, and who am I is basically simply to show the username from which username we are logged in with. That's it. That we can also use in some bash scripting, but yeah, who will not show any what thing, like what the user is doing. To overcome this, we have a w command, so it will show the list of user logged in also, plus what they are doing. To overcome one another thing from w that we don't have that feature in w, that we have feature in the another command that we are discussing today, that is pinky. So in that, the option we have is, it if you want to see the like very detailed or in a long information or a detailed information of user, along with all of this thing what w or who offer us, like on which tty the things are logged in, what is the name of user, like what is the idle time of user, from where they are logged in, basically like from which terminal or from any remote or something like that, or what is the idle time, what is the cpu metrics, all the things. Along with all the things, if you want to see the long and the detailed information of user, like if I give you example, like what is the home directory of user, and what is the full name of user. So what we are seeing from who am I, or maybe from w, from who command, it's all like the user name that we use to log into the system, not the full name. What is the full name, and what is the shell allocated to that user, basically that multiple things we can use with the pinky command. Now there is one more difference. Let's say you have a system, and in that system you don't, it's obvious that you have a command who am I always. From last 2 to 3 versions of Reddit, I'm seeing that who am I command is always coming, but who command sometimes is not there in older version. And w command is a very new command of, like, it's already I discussed with you. So w have more advantages or more features than who, so it's almost in the new versions only. And the command, this pinky, is almost you can say it's like a newer version of w. So the discussing, the mode of discussing the multiple similar kind of commands is like, if you stuck somewhere and if you know multiple commands, like if you know w, if you know who, if you know who am I, and if you know those commands. So if the three commands almost are not there, let's say in your system, but at least if you know all of these four commands that doing the similar way only, or the similar things only, then at least you can leverage the power of one, or at least you can use a one command basically if others are not available. So let's very quickly discuss the syntax of the command. So the syntax of command is the name of the command, that is pingy, then options, and if you want to see a particular specific for the user, then we need to give the username. This is one thing, and multiple options we're gonna discuss in this. But let's first move to the console and let's see all the things in demo. So I'm writing this command, and see, the almost the same output there. This command is giving me, like what is the login name of the user, but the extra thing is here we have is second column, like what is the full name of user, from on which terminal tty it's like logged in, from at what time it's idle, when it's logged in last, something like that. And one more thing, guys, if you don't know about this tty, from the last two videos, The first video is who. In this I discussed TTY is in very detailed manner, like what TTY is, and what how this naming convention is done with that, maybe the TTY or PTS, how this naming convention is done. If you don't know about this naming convention or TTY, what TTY is, what PTS is, you can go the go video of mine that is based on this who command. In this video you will come to know what is TTY, what is PTS, and one more very good great example along with these two commands, like how why Linux is known as multi-user operating system, and everything is there in who command in very detail. But if you want to see in very short, then I have another video just before this, that is a W command. In that also you can see what is TTY and PTS in very short manner. But yeah, so now if you see the output of this command, it's giving me this headers on the top, but I don't want to see these headers. So before that, let me tell you one option of this command only. So the first option is the hyphen s. Hyphen s means short format, so it's a by default option that pinky command is using, even though if we're passing it or not. So that means this command is just equals to this command, there is no difference. Let me show it to you very quickly. See, no difference, bit to bit everything is same. Now I want to remove my headers, I want to see only the contents, I don't want headers. So the option is hyphen f, it will remove the headers. Now what headers, like column name, it will remove, only show us the information. So just focus here on the first line, it will remove all of these lines, all of these column names. See, only the content and the main information is here with us. Now as I told you, if we use directly the command with some options, but if we are not specifying any username, it will show us for all the details of all the users that are currently logged in. Now if I want to see for specific user, then what I can do is same command, we can use options also, like I'm using S or F, both the options. Using S is not making sense, it will by default, and then the username from which I logged in. See, no header because I use hyphen F, but it will showing us the output for these two users, or the this username with the D Verma, not for other root. But if I remove this username, it will show us for everything, for every user. This is another option. Now the third option that I want to discuss you is, let me write it here, that is the option called hyphen L, long format. If you want to, this is the main use of the pinky command that we don't have in the who or W command. So if you want to see the long details of user, then we're gonna use this option hyphen L. So let's do it quickly. If I do, sorry, I need to specify user with the hyphen L option, because we can't see the details, very long details of every user at one time. Only one user we can see a detail in a long format. So what it's showing me is the login name is this. Now the in real life my name is this, means the full name is this. The directory when I logged into some like OS, then the directory I landed up is this. The shell allocated to me when I log in is bin bash. So the if I allocated this bin bash shell, then that means I can run the commands, because bin bash take the command as an input and do some operations in the background and give us output. So there is one more type of shell we have. There are many type of shells we can have in Linux that we can list out in this directory basically. But one of the shell is bash that allow us to run commands and give us output on screen. One is no login shell. So we can't log in with that user that have this shell. Basically it will not allow us to log in if we the shell of user is no login. So I have one user in the system, let me show it to you. So this is the name of user, and as you can see the username is this and the directory is this, but the shell is has been no login. That means if I try to log in by this user, I will not be able to do. So if I try by going some another terminal, and if I do enter the username and enter the password, so the password is not set, I guess, for this user. Let me quickly set the password. What is this command? We have this command in future, so don't focus as now. So now if I go back and try to log in with the name of this never login user and enter password, see, it again given me a prompt to log in. Why? Because if you see, uh, like you need to see it quickly. Let me try to show it to you again. As soon as I press a password, it will say you are not able to log in. Basically, see, that's what the no login user, basically the use of no login shell. And from this hyphen L option we can see never login user name, this user details in long format. Another option that we can only use with the long format, means only with the hyphen L option, is we have hyphen B option. So what hyphen B option will do is it will not show the home directory. Like any user, if don't want to see the home directory, not interested in the home directory of user, then they can use this option. So let me show it to you by this user. And if you see, now it's showing me the home directory here, that is home d Verma. But as soon as I use hyphen B option, I don't interested to see the home directory, I am interested to see other options only. See, it removed the directory part and the shell part basically, because I'm not interested, I'm only interested to see the names. Similarly, the another options is hyphen W that we can use. So we can use it with short format also, means with by default pinky command also, that is hyphen W. And username we can give, that is this. Let me show before hyphen W what it looks like. So now it's showing me this full name, but I don't want this full name to show. I know my name, so I want to see other informations only, like when, idle and other things. So hyphen W I can use. See, it removed that column itself. In the same way, we have another option hyphen Q. What hyphen Q will do is it will remove this idle column, this full name column basically. So as you see now, see only the three columns now. So this is the basic use of the pinky command. And why we use pinky command, as I already told you, that is not feature in the who command and w command to see the user details in long detailed way or long format. So we have this in this capability in this command. So that's all about this video. If you like the video, subscribe the channel, like the video, and if you have any doubts, you can post your doubts into the comment box. I will happy to help your doubts. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.